as promised, I am back again with the contents of the fiber gel extension kit, and I am going to be using it for the very first time on my own nails. So I removed the acrylic and the gel that I had on my nails before. There is a very thin layer left behind, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. All right, so I've already gone ahead and sized out the tips that I'll be using. And there is also something very interesting that I want to show you guys with relation to the tips, especially for those persons who have very deep C curves like I do. My nails are not flat at all, they curve very deeply, and these nails as is, in my opinion, are more for people with flatter nail beds. However, don't worry, I found a little workaround and I'm going to explain that to you guys shortly. So here are all the items that I'll be using. I'm going to need the original UV lamp because this light here is just to mount the tip onto the nail, but you're still going to need to cure in the, that's my toe. You're still going to need to cure in the UV lamp for a minimum of 60 seconds. So regarding the tips, all right, hold 1 second, let me mount the phone and then I'll go for the tip. All right, so this is a size 0, right? This is a size 0 tip. So the tips are numbered from 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0 being the biggest and 9 being the smallest. Now, initially when I started sizing the tips, right? All right, let's choose number 1. So looking at this tip, it fits around the cuticle area pretty well, but starting from here right out to the free edge, you'll realize that there is some space. So just by looking at this, I would not choose this tip because it's too small, right? I don't have coverage from sidewall to sidewall. So let's go one size up, well, one size down in terms of number, but one size up in terms of size. So right then and there, you'll see that the cuticle area is covered, and then there's also coverage from sidewall to sidewall. So that's very important. So the thumb wasn't too bad because the C curve on the thumb isn't as deep as the other nails. So right away, I was able to select size 0, no problem at all. All right. So for my index finger, I chose a size 4. But let's look at what size 5 would look like. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is size 5. So size 5, looking at the cuticle area, again, it fits pretty snug. But turn to this side, there's a little space. And on this side, there is coverage, but there's a little space on this side. And again, that's because of the deep C curve. So let's go a size down to size 4, which is this one. And if you look at size 4, it fits from side to side, right? All right, so the middle finger, I chose size 3 in the end. So let's look at it. So size 3, I have coverage on this side, and I also have coverage on the other side. So let's see what size, so that was size 3. So let's see what size 4, which is smaller, would have looked like. So size 4, it fits perfectly at the cuticle area, but at the side there's space, and at the side there's space. So you know we'd have to go one size up. So size 3, and here we have a better fit. Now if you happen to have deeper sidewalls than I do, then what you can also do is you can pinch the tip, right? You can actually pinch it a bit. So now that I've pinched the tip, I should get a better fit, and that's exactly what happened, right? So we have coverage on either side, and the cuticle area is perfect. All right, so that was just a little tip for persons who have a deeper C curve, and if you're having issues sizing the tips, try not to pay attention to the cuticle area, but just ensure that the tips are covering the nail from side to side. And if you need to pinch the tip at the cuticle area for it to fit a little bit more snug, then you can do so. As I mentioned in the previous video, these tips are flexible, and you're not gonna see that white line appear down the middle of the tip. I mean, even if it appears, it doesn't, once you push back the tip to the other side, you know, the line basically disappears. All right, so I am going to go ahead and prep the tips. So the tips have been prepped. So I'm just going to brush the dust away. All right, so now for the preparation of the nails. So I'm going to squeeze some swipe into my brush, and I'm just going to dehydrate the nail plate, and then we're going to add a coat of protein bond. So it's a thin coat. At this point, it's, I guess the purpose of this coat is to act like base gel. I'm going to be quite bold and daring today, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get through all 4 fingers before heading into the light. So this is what the nails are looking like with just the first layer of the fiber gel, which acts as the base. So I'm going to cure this in the light for 60 seconds in the regular UV light, not the finger light. All right, so time to mount the tips. So there are actually 2 ways to mount the tips on the nail. You can either put the fiber gel in the well of the tip and then mount the nail, or you can put the gel on the nail and then mount the nail like so. All right, so I'm going to try both methods. We're going to place some of the fiber gel at the back end of the nail. This is so scary, oh my God. No, I got it out on the side. All right, so I want to do this one over because, as you can see, I think I used too much gel and I got it all over I flooded the cuticle area, so I'm gonna do this one over. So this is a size 2. All right, so let me get a nail wipe. So let's see if we'll have better luck with the ring finger. These fiber gel tips don't seem to work well with people with deeper C curves like I have. Or maybe I need more gel. All right, let's try some more gel. Nope. Still having issues. All right, let me see if I can. All right, guys, so this is actually not as easy for me as I thought it would be. So trying again. All right, I think I got it. Have I? My God, this is so hard. All right, guys, so I just made a discovery, right? And the challenge I'm having is this. Because I added a layer of the fiber gel before mounting the tip, it actually changed the shape of the nail bed. And so the tips that I originally chose are actually not fitting from sidewall to sidewall because of the additional layer of fiber gel that's there. So I'm going to have to resize my fingers once more. So this fits from sidewall to sidewall, but I may have to pinch it a bit. All right, let's see. Perfect. All right, so oh boy, so it's not centered, and these tips are not working out at all because of the deep C curve that I have. But all right, let's continue and see. All right, so for this one, I'm going to put the gel in the tip. So I am definitely not having a very good experience with the fiber gel. Maybe I need more practice, I don't know. Maybe my technique is wrong. Or maybe my C curve is just too deep for these tips. Alright, so now that the tips are mounted, I'm going to cure them in the light for 60 seconds. Alright, so I had wiped off the protein bond on the thumb, so I'm just gonna reapply. Alright, so the thumb is the only finger that I don't have a layer of the fiber gel on. So I'm going to try to mount the tip straight away without putting that initial layer, and I'm gonna see if I'll have better results. Okay, so time to clean up. So ideally you're not supposed to let the gel pass underneath the free edge. I'm going to use my cross cut bits just to go around the cuticle area to get rid of that spillover. Alright, so I did some damage control. Wow. This one isn't looking good at all. It looks horrible. Alright, so let me see this through. So you notice that these two fingers, which have the deep C curve, the tips are not centered. As a matter of fact, I think only the thumb and the index finger are somewhat centered, and then because the tip isn't able to conform to my natural C curve, it actually makes my nail look broader than it actually is. So my nails look wide. I don't know how I feel about this, especially because I have deep C curves. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can make the best of it. The tips fell very easily, so you have to be very careful. So I'm just trying to blend the tip into the uncovered part of the nail. Not sure how that's gonna turn out, but nothing tried, nothing done. Oh my God. So despite all the challenges that I had, this is how the nails turned out. And guess what? When I asked my boyfriend what he thought about the nails, he said to me that these are the neatest set of nails that he has ever seen. But what does he know? But what do you guys think? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about how these nails turned out. Let me know if you've ever tried the fibergel system or Gel-X or any other system similar to this. And if you had any challenges, what did you do to overcome them? And also for my ladies with deeper C curves, did you have the same challenges as I did? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that this video was insightful and that you learned something. And I just want to encourage you, if you are a beginner, to just keep pressing on. Don't get discouraged if you don't get things right the first time around, because there's always room for improvement and there's always room for adjustments and corrections. Looking at these nails, you'd have no idea how terrible the application process was. So let's give it some time and see if it will last, and I will be sure to update you guys in a subsequent video. So thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, take care.